Hello YouTube, Fearless Dojo here, coming at you with something different. So far we've been playing a lot of Hades, which is a dash around, sprint around, survive, kill everything, button smasher. Been a lot of fun. But we're coming with something majorly different. Life is Strange, a Tales game. Tall Tales, I think is what they're called. I love these type of games. Very, very narrative driven. Your choices completely alter the story. This is a game that was huge a few years back, and we're kind of in a dead spot in video games right now. So I'm just kind of going back and playing games that I never really got to, and all have excellent reviews and ratings and stuff like that. Parents, if you're letting your kids watch my playthroughs, this one has language and I believe a few scenes with some drug use, no nudity or nothing like that. I don't believe there's even a whole lot of romance, if any at all, in this game. So just to keep that in mind, if you want, you might want to check some parental guides on this just to make sure it's a-okay for however you want, whatever you want your kids to see and whatever the age they are. Other than that, it's just about a teenage girl with a troubled teenage girl, I think she's in high school, and she has some kind of time magic, which anything with magic always interests me. So very different than Hades. I'm very excited about this game. I've heard great things. So let me turn up the game volume here real quick and we will get started. Let's see, is that... Turn it up a little more. Alright. Hope you guys can hear that okay. Let's play. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. I'm afraid of storms.
Where am I? What's happening?
Sister, we're lost too.
I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Alright. I love the art style of these games. Not graphics that are absolutely blowing you away, but good, definitely interesting. Walking at this.
Holy shit. Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black
I
and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because Of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too
Hold the
obvious?
mouse button, drag.
What if
forward,
Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brother.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
I'm in photography class?
And I. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work.
I haven't kept up with my
prefer
journal as much as I
Robert
should.
Frank.
Me too, Victoria.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
He captured the essence of post-war.
If
Read a little
anybody
bit of
else
it real
looked
quick.
at this, what would they think?
So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest back in the town. I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends, but I do wish Chloe would have moved with us to Seattle. That city, that city was made for her when we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods. It seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. You got that right. Au contraire. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson Psy. So we're not a huge fan of Mark Jefferson. Insert hearts and flowers. Plus there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. So Chloe, Mark Jefferson. Yeah, stuff's crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited. I'm clearing up my room, though. I caught my mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes and just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Now that I even have an old Max wardrobe. I don't know what a Max wardrobe is. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercing, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artist from Paris or Rome. I can do anything unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared but excited, and then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. Okay, so we have a friend here. So we used to live here forever ago. We have a friend from back in the day. And we want to be a photographer. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. The stuff is in boxes all over the room, which is small but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It sucks trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. Blackwell sucks. I told myself not to whine so soon, But darn, the day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. No spaces. That's weird. And how could I forget Victoria Chase? Rich, stylish, and titled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy clothes, as if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy, sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Victoria Chase, so she is the plastic on campus. We may be, it says dorm room, so we might be in college? Not sure. So that wasn't fun along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Called the Wambulance. I don't want this day to end all... I don't want this day to end all woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. Oh, my name's Max. Ah, okay. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Is this a good sigh? I'm not sure what's going on there. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me. I'm truly wiped out. Okay, I have a buttload of homework already, so much stuff. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate, but to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek, plus he's dark and witty. My kind of guy. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and will be a good study partner. Or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. Okay, click groups, okay. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. So we're 18, pretty sure we're freshmen in college. I probably missed that somewhere, but we're freshmen in college. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. Oh my gosh, I want to marry him. So these are good... Oh, what did I just do? Yeah, these are good size. Yeah, just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. So we like this class. We like Jefferson. Homework is kicking my butt. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special, but Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. So Nathan and Victoria, we do not like. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a buttload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I don't know what's going on up here. Birds with blue stuff coming off of them. Okay. I get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this silly elite vortex club that puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the women here like Victoria who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing their drama games. No more. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. Perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes Photos Contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. So a contest, okay? I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things, like I give a darn or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Too bad I can't clone Warren, take my place in class. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kind of understand. You're taking a particle physics science class as a freshman? Wow. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life. Unlike some of us here in class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? October. My favorite month. The best weather of the year. I like October too. Halloween's my favorite holiday. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into the tiny flames, but it's still too hot. Thanks, global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon, Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club. Swimming party. Or is that Backstroke Fest? You so puny, Max. I don't really know what's going on here. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. Okay. Okay.
Beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat.
I can't believe I still have this
Which
pencil
explains why
case.
Frank was
I should
Kerouac's
upgrade to the
photographic
21st
muse.
century.
And both were the
But
great
I like it
chroniclers
old school.
of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony.
My little
And if you
camera bag
haven't,
is battered
shame,
but still kicking.
capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century.
I should take a
poet.
picture to prove I'm still here. Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio.
Contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done
Sorry,
by
Max. No more selfies right now.
You can find out all about him in your textbook or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
This might be another controller. Yeah, this is another controller
Victoria
game.
doesn't
Okay.
waste a second kissing ass. Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
And I want to represent Blackwell Academy.
You have just by participating.
This might make a cool shot.
Now,
Cool
no
shot.
matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is not for everybody. I had my moment in the camera eye, and
Hi, Kate.
Oh,
everybody should have that share.
hi, Max.
I only want to share whatever gives.
I hope I didn't embarrass you. You seem quiet today.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Want to go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
So he's got faith in me. What happens if I hit look?
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious. You can never escape the lighthouse
Been
here.
there. Been there. Let me, controls. Can't make the controller. Just wanting to pick up the controller speed here.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
Like you have to pass.
You always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture during class.
Because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is.
And she plays it so shy. I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
Square Enix. Big fan.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with this giant camera.
My high school wouldn't let me put music in like that. Or I guess this is college. It's just, I think it's, I don't know if I'm in college or what.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
American girls, it's sad to
I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
without you.
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
Driving a car by the seaside.
That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin. Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana, I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type. I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member. Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
With shiny smiles and place to put it.
Missing person.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
I wish I had
Rachel Amber.
an American
Tattoo on Captain Dragon.
girlfriend.
Please call with information. Interesting. How about that comes up later?
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
I cry
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me. Now, who would bother to write that crap?
Rachel Amber. That is not very nice when she's missing.
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Okay.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy? Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
No confidence in myself. Herself. She doesn't.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
We're in a ladies' restroom, right?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy,
Anybody?
I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane
Can I
Roberts.
actually reverse
There you
time?
go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
So I didn't know I
Because
had
of her
powers.
images of hopeless faces.
I did
Now,
it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a photographer who perfectly captured the
human
human
time
condition in black
machine.
and white?
This could
Anybody?
be interesting.
Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted
When
by
I
their
took my
eyes and
selfie,
sad
Jefferson
faces.
asked me a question.
She saw humanity.
If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this is for
making
real.
what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a
We're
vital
gonna give it a
aspect of art
shot.
and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine- Now, Max, since you've captured our
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Okay.
somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner
I
to
like
San
the premise.
Francisco,
This
where
game
you'll
could
be
be
feted
interesting.
by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week.
Let's go save that chick.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Yes, Mr. Jefferson.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Not sure. I'm not avoiding.
I'm not avoiding, just.
Biding time, waiting for the elusive right moment.
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Okay.
Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Undo your previous action using the rewind. Why do I want to rewind this?
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you...
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us.
We don't like
I'd
Victoria.
never let one of photography...
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good.
That's right.
Make sure you finish working on it by
The
today.
second time around.
I have faith in you.
Wish I had time magic back in school.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please,
go.
please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Yo, Daniel. You remember that it's payday?
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class with those...
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am
What are you
or
gonna
who you're
do?
messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing?
Don't
Come on, put that thing
ever
down!
Tell me what to do.
I need a hammer to break it open.
Of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
I need a hammer to break it open.
Not
Holy
affected
shit,
by
I
the
can't let
rewind.
this happen.
You retain facts and
If I
info.
can reverse time again, I can help her.
Control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nice.
No way!
Don't ever touch
his
me again,
butt.
freak!
Punch him a few times while he's down. Kick him in the face.
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real.
Get over it, girl.
I just saw
it's
a girl
real.
get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
I don't smell any smoke.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Why does everybody hate me? I'm not sure what's going on here. That guy was a real douche for no reason at all. Okay.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking. Does he hate me?
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that Team Toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
You look a little stressed out.
Let's tell him the truth. Report Nathan.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family.
Here we go again.
And one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
You're welcome.
That's it? After what I told
We'll
you?
continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Ain't nothing gonna
Of course,
happen.
this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
No, we told the truth. We'll go with the truth.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office? Thank you.
Okay, guys. We've already gone over our half hour, so the first episode was a little slow. It got interesting. I'm sorry I read the journal. I just wanted to see if there was anything with some context in there. But we found out a little bit. We don't like Victoria. Nathan Prescott's a douche. I guess we have a crush on the Professor Jefferson. And we want to be a photographer. So, we're at school. And nobody likes us. And we have time magic. So, I think it's going to be interesting. The next episode, I think, will be quite a bit more going on. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is Fearless Dojo. Like, comment, subscribe at the bottom. Let me know what you guys think. If it's a game you're interested in seeing, I appreciate it, you guys that are here. Fearless Dojo out.